Let's achieve today to excel tomorrow. Today we're going to achieve Tech 7.3b scaling. To prepare for this activity, students will need Cuisenaire rods and maybe pencil or paper to work out the problem. Here is the problem we will work today. A landscape architect is drawing a plan for a rectangular rose garden. He makes the following scale drawing where the length is 24 centimeters and the width is 15 centimeters to represent the actual rose garden. 3 centimeters on the drawing represents 7 meters in the actual rose garden. What are the actual length and width of the rose garden? We will use centimeter cubes to represent the 3 centimeters in the garden. So we have 3. We will also use a black Cuisenaire rod to represent the 7 meters because, as we see, this rod is 7 meters long. So we will not need these 4. So the rod is 7 units long, but we do not need these 4. So we're going to move that. Now that the problem tells us that 3 units represent 7 meters, and the problem tells us we have a length of 24 centimeters. Now we want to know how many groups of 3-unit cubes do we need to represent 24 centimeters? Explain your reasoning. We need 8 groups of 3-unit cubes because 24 divided by 3 is 8. So we have our model, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is our group of 24. Now we're going to pair our black Cuisenaire rods. Remember that the black rods represent the 7 meters, and from the problem it told us that 3 centimeters equals 7 meters. So we're using our black rods to represent the 7 meters. Now that we have this model, what do you think the actual length of the rose garden will be? Explain your reasoning. The actual length of the rose garden will be 56 meters because coming back to the model, we see that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 groups of the 7-meter long black rod. And 7 times 8 is 56. Now we will go back to the problem from just a moment. We see that in the problem, 15 centimeters, it represents the width of the drawing. So let's go back to our model for just a moment. We need 15 centimeters. So we have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So we won't need these. Okay. So thinking about our model for just a moment, where we've modeled, what is the actual width of the rose garden? And we're going to explain your reasoning. So the actual width is going to be 35 because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups. And the black rod represents 7. 7 times 5 is 35. So when we look at the problem, we realize that for 24 centimeters, it gave us 56 meters. And for 15 centimeters, it was actually 35 meters. This was a look at Tech 7.3b. Let's achieve today to excel tomorrow.